Today it's my real honor to welcome back to the Hour of Power an incredible young man, Jacob Olson. When Jake was 8 months old, he was diagnosed with a rare form of eye cancer. And at 10 months old, he lost his left eye to this disease. In 2009, at the age of 12, he lost the remaining eye in the disease. So Jake has not let his loss of sight stop him from achieving his goals and dreams. He spends much of his time on the golf course, which is amazing to me, by the way. I'm going to ask you about that in a minute. His ESPN feature made him an international spokesman for courage, but Jake has also become an increasingly visible symbol of happiness through faith in Jesus Christ. Just before he lost his eyesight in his remaining eye, one of his dreams was to see a USC game. And at that time, Pete Carroll was the coach, heard of Jake's wishes, and invited him to a game. Jake was instantly made a part of the team, sitting on the sidelines with Coach Carroll and the USC staff, and was regular in the locker room. He and Pete Carroll remain close friends today, which is even more amazing than the golf thing. They have, that is so cool. Are you a Seahawks fan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. They have a synergistic relationship with one another. Jake's friends, Coach Carroll recently led his Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl championship. Of course, we all know that. And Jake has written a powerful book, Open Your Eyes, 10 Uncommon Lessons to Discovering a Happier Life. Please welcome my friend Jake Olson. Jake, so you golf.
I do.
One of the things we have to point out to our international audience is that in America, golf is something that all sorts of guys do. In the international world, I think you have to have like a license. You have to be super rich, a member of a golf club. Here, it's like $16 and I go golfing with my gardener, you know, and it's like no problem. But you golf. What's your best score?
My best score so far has been a 78.
Right? Am I right? That's crazy. So how do you golf? I mean, I can't see the ball.
Very carefully.
Very carefully? Okay.
To tell you the truth, it's golf is one of those sports that the ball's not moving. It's just sitting there looking back up at you. And so my dad will line the club up behind it, and with a proper swing, you can get it back and hit the ball flush every time. And so it's taken a lot of practice, but for sure, it's something I love to do and can continue to do it.
And you play football too?
I do. I'm the long snapper for my high school team. And for those non-football fans out there, the long snapper is the guy who will snap the ball to the kickers. And so it's another position that I was able to do. And so I worked hard at it and became proficient at it. And
I guess any long snapper isn't going to look back at the kicker anyway, so it doesn't really...
Yeah, exactly. So it's all feel.
And of course, you weren't always completely blind. You were blind in one eye, and then you lost the other eye at about 5 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, 4 years ago at the age of 12. Eventually cancer took my right eye, which, was...
Had to be super hard.
It was hard, but you've seen what God has done with it. It's amazing.
Well, Jake, your message is so encouraging. Of course, we interviewed you, I think it was a year and a half ago. I think you were about this much shorter and this much skinnier. So we're so glad to have you here. And who's your dog?
This is Quebec.
Hi, Quebec.
Quebec. He's my guide dog, and so yeah, he might do a couple of things up here during the service. So if you see him wandering or barking, or just know that he's happy to be here too.
Well, Jake, it's a real honor to have you here, and we feel so blessed to hear from you, ladies and gentlemen. Would you give him a big hand and a big welcome, Jake Olson? Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.